So it intersects. The fracture intersects with my universe. But like a great example is we had somebody play a COG soldier, an M7 soldier, and a Star Trek medical officer. And because GURPS has the cool point system, right? The COG soldiers were all like badass, beefy motherfuckers, and this girl, she was a science officer. She had all the technology. She says, "You're fixed." Replicated some shit, like, because all her points were spent appropriately. Like, it was a 1,500 point character. It was really cool. So it was really cool. I love that about GURPS. I love making a whole world. I'm a storyteller, so I love creating giant worlds and letting people run around in them. And I work really hard at them, and they're really too complicated. And most people just want to shoot things and fuck, but it's okay. It's great. But my favorite of all time, and I backed the newest edition on Kickstarter, and I'm so fucking excited for it. And I love holding these campaigns, and if Kickstarter goes, this is a personal promise. Vanessa knows about it. If this Kickstarter works, I'm going to spin up my campaign again, because it'll be just like rejoicey. Paranoia. Yeah. Fucking paranoia! Oh yeah! There's nothing better than paranoia. You can bring somebody. Have you ever heard of RBG before? No, good. Sit down. You are the best player. Sit so down. Good. Like, what are the rules? You can't ask. Don't ask. Only a fucking communist pinko bastard would ask. Why would you ask the
Paranoia is the best.
It's the best.
It's so good.
It's so good. Oh, you died. Sorry. Fuck you.
Sorry. No, but the computer loves you.
But the computer definitely loves you.
Looking out for you.
Yeah, commie bastard, mutant. It's the greatest. You love it.
It's the best. It's the best.
I'm going to hold a Paranoia campaign. If you guys want to be part of it, come to Seattle. It'll be the greatest. So, next question is, Triptide Starr Mazer. Will there be a Starr Mazer TV inside Starr Mazer?
Whoa.
There's Dylan and Company.
I was trying to skip that.
And then you like, and then you nudged us. And it was like, hey, go.
It's your turn.
I'm a big fan of Shadowrun.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of Shadowrun.
Nice.
Nothing but rigging.
No, rigging's
Nothing
good.
but rigging.
It's legit style.
Always.
All the way.
Always.
I actually don't play RPGs anymore because I have a terrible habit of critting myself on suicide rolls.
Oh. That's a consistent thing.
Wow.
That's
a habit.
5 games in a row, the first time we're dealing any damage, I crit myself with a suicide roll. 5 games in a row, so I quit
Vanessa,
playing.
could you bring some of those over?
That's so
I was
smart.
putting them in the fridge.
Can you bring some of the cold ones over?
How many?
That's impressive to have that sort of
4?
record. But to have the wherewithal to be
5?
like, I'm quitting, it's probably the smartest thing
5?
you've done at that point. I've died too
I'll
many
observe.
Yeah, you'll have fun.
I'll observe. I'll watch.
Awesome.
I'll watch you craft this story. But the second you ask me to play a character, oh, you want me to be your healer? No.
Austin, what is yours?
Right now, so I'm getting into 5th. Oh god. All right, I'll take this in a moment.
Yeah, we're all around.
Yeah, I've been getting into 5th, but my jam right now is Roll, and so Roll actually just came out the other day.
Is that the one on the app?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So Roll
I
is
paid for that somehow.
you can buy additional packs for
I
it.
bought an additional pack.
Okay, you bought the additional pack. So, Roll is awesome because I used to play tabletop role-playing games all the time when I wasn't making games. And I had a lot, like before college, I had tons of time, so I played them all the time. Now I don't have as much time, so it's harder to play because like there's this whole week of setup and everything. You have to build your characters. Roll you can play in lunch break.
It's
It's
great.
awesome. You just sit down and boom, you're playing.
Yeah.
So there is an app for it, which you can
Paranoia
get
is
right
like
now.
that as well.
That's now I'm more intrigued in that, but yeah, it's a broad open system like GURPS to just take away like all the rules and just put in all the imagination, all the story. It's on the App Store right now. If you go to rollapp.com, you can check it out. They also have paper rules, so if you're an Android user, they don't have the Android version out yet, so you can get the paper rules and sort of warm up to it, which is what we've been playing for now.
And that's R-O-L-E?
Yeah, R-O-L-E. Yes,
very
but it's a double.
yeah.
But it's a super awesome game. Every session I play is better than the last one. Like it's just it's
brilliant.
Yeah, that's my jam.
So we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna try Idris. Don't pop. We're gonna pop it together.
Not over my
Idris,
pants.
fiery ginger beer. Try me if you dare. Ready? I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. So let's
So
go
I'm just
on.
gonna
Go.
take a sip of your. I don't want.
No, you're gonna open
not-
it. You're gonna drink some of it.
I'll drink some of
Then
it.
you're gonna drink the rest of it.
I'm not
Because
gonna
you drink
drink
fucking kombucha. It's fine.
I do it like once, maybe
So
once
this is the
a
one
month.
time. This is the one time.
No, I'm not.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2.
Why did you like slowly come over my pants again?
Ugh.
see what I did there?
It's a double entendre. Yeah,
I think this is red. No, it's not
it's a
red.
callback.
Here we go, guys. Fiery.
That's just. I mean, it's good ginger beer. It's not.
It's just ginger beer.
It's not fiery in the
ginger beer.
There's
slightest.
nothing fiery
It
about
tastes
it.
like Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what Christmas
Yeah.
tastes.
There's nothing ginger. There's nothing fiery about it.
I mean, like I'm sort of disappointed, but also like, well, at least it's not awful, right?
Yeah, it tastes fine.
It tastes a little peppery,
Yeah.
It's slight.
but
It's
like
super
it's like
slight.
a black pepper flavor.
Yeah, it's not even. It's not fiery at all.
Okay.
Like even a little. I'm a ginger beer enthusiast, and I've had ginger beer that makes you cry instantly. This is not
Jeez.
it.
No, it's just ginger
It's
beer.
pretty mild.
It's super mild.
It tastes like watered down.
Idris ginger beer.
Why is it so?
It's got flames on it.
Like it has flames
And a
on it.
devil tail.
And a devil tail. And it says
I
try
mean,
me
no.
if you
After
dare.
kick?
There is none.
There's none.
I have a little burn.
No.
A little afterburn. It's like inside my throat though. Like near my.
Did we have to shake it?
tonsils.
Are you? Is it
Oh,
because you're
maybe-
closer
is there
down?
stuff in-
Oh,
Wait,
wait,
why-
wait.
Oh, you have to
No,
shake a
no,
can.
you
of-
can't. Yeah, it's carbonated.
Hey guys. Oh god, that was. Oh.
He has had to have done that before.
Yeah, that was
just
that's
like
very
just
smooth.
the
It was
understanding
just-
of the technique was just.
It was instant. It
No,
was
very
no
good with my
How-
tongue.
Yeah.
Today I learned
Starr
how to
Mazer
shake a
TV.
can when it's opened.
Put your
Damn.
tongue in there. And...
Yeah. Okay. That was ruined. You give that to her and she throw it away. Well, whatever.
What?
I don't even like
I didn't
ginger
know.
beer, but I'm gonna.
It's
Power
your
through.
fault.
Do you want me to put it somewhere?
Yes,
Okay.
that'd be great.
Chip
Alright.
died Starr Mazer.
Yeah.
Will there be Starr Mazer TV instead of Starr Mazer? Like the secret community of us quoted, having some stuff come up from time to time, like TV at the bar, on a computer, or elsewhere.
Just
I mean,
looking
like,
at Austin.
I can code that in.
Yeah! Yes!
Scope. We'll see.
No, we need assets. We need those assets. There needs to be like the monitor asset. Where we
Yeah.
need to put on the monitor. Now we know.
Yeah.
You have to do the work. The scope of
See, what we
implementation
need to
has
do-
reduced the scope of design. The design is now done. We reduced the amount of design, and we can add that saved that equity.
But see, what it
into-
should do is it should
implementation.
actually connect to this Twitch stream.
No.
So these
Oh,
messages
oh, God.
are coming,
That
and then
is
we get
dangerous.
then we can't rate the game.
Nope.
We fail the SRB.
Yep, that's
Just-
wrong. Cert out the
That's
window.
a-
No cert.
That's kind of the
Fuck
best
a cert.
idea. It's kind of the
You
best.
do it for PC version.
Pyro insane. These crossovers are amazing. Thank you very much. The army of none between Starr Mazer and Spelunky. I'll be set on indie games genre mixes. Yeah, I think you will. Paradise Lost. I also pre-ordered it with humble budgets. That's great. What are we missing here? Don, how did you know it was the right time to make Starr Mazer real? You've been wanting to make this thing forever. Friday Night Composer asked no wrestling questions. I'm very happy with you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ryan.
It was the right time because I've been wanting to make this game a long time, but it requires an amount of knowledge and artistry and skill and commitment that I didn't believe could be applied to it yet. I definitely didn't know enough. I didn't know enough. I knew enough about programming. I programmed for 12 years, so I got that part down. But I played games, so you can't just take programming and playing games and slam them together. As Austin can point out, it takes a long time to actually. There's a lot of meat that has to happen in the middle. Starr Mazer is a good example. You can't take a shmup and a point and click and just slam them together. That won't work. You have to spend time and energy finding out how those things interact with each other in novel and new and interesting ways. So it took a long time. I had to meet people. I had to meet Akash. I had to meet Zach. And most of the people that you're meeting today, or not today, over the course of Starr Mazer TV, are people that I met and talked to and hung out with and like learned stuff about and got into the gaming industry and learned a bunch of stuff. Talked to Rami. Just grew in, and now I have resources. I know people. I can get people like Ryan Ike. I can get people like Alex Marr. He's part of the company, but I had to like meet him. I had to have all this personal equity. I had to have enough money to start the game so that we could then go to Kickstarter with something to show. I had to. So right now is the right time. I had all those things. Also, when we started, the plan was to launch when there weren't many pixel games on Kickstarter. Lo and behold, the week we launched, a bunch of really cool ones launched, and then we, of course, met up with them. But so it had to be the time that we could deliver it for real. It also had to be the time where the world would want it. It would be used to the idea of retro games. It would be used to the idea of pixelated games. It would be used to the idea of mashups, of genre. It would be used to the idea of nostalgia being an active game component and not just some laughy thing that people like to do every once in a while. So now is the time for all good men to come into the age of your Starr Mazer. Triptide, why not make it an annual compilation of new composers by bringing into the joining aboard the Starr Mazer train, like an event? That seems pretty cool. I think that's something we should consider. Can we expect the secret offense says, can we expect NPCs wearing red shirts to be expendable?
That's pretty funny.
How do I say this? Yes, but they might not be from our game. We're announcing that
Wait,
sometime, right? The one we got today. The art that I sent you.
Yeah.
We're announcing that soon.
Yeah.
Well, announce that soon. You'll see. It's very cool.
You made such improvements, Don. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying.
just say it right
Every time
now.
I start talking, you look at me with the fucking evil eye. You give me the Ronnie James Dio. And I'm like,
That's a good look. That's a good glare.
Guys, what was the name of that game Adam just mentioned? Roll? It was actually Austin that mentioned it, and it's Roll. ROLE. It's an iOS app / paper, pen and paper.
ROLEAPP.com.
Yeah, rollapp.com. ROLEAPP.com. What brand of ginger beer has made you cry? This brand, you got the root beer, Bundaberg teared me up. You can get Rachel's Double Extra from the Rachel store.
That's really good.
It's fucking violent. You could like strip paint. You could like seriously. It's remember in Alien when they cut it the knuckle on the face hugger and it just bleed through the floor and they go with the pen. That's what it's like drinking and it's really great. Darth Root Beer says, has anyone seen that giant slice of sentient pizza? Darth Root Beer, it's very clear how to make that giant slice of sentient pizza appear. We need pizza. That's the only way to make it happen. Sorry, bro. Rafa, Don, following up on the last conversation, do you like Disaster Pizza's work? And have you tried reaching out to him, even though he's probably uber busy? Rafa, we love his work. We love Disaster Pizza's work. He works on other stuff that we like a lot and maybe are crossing over with, but he's also incredibly busy. He was the second person we talked to and the only person actually to decline us, and he declined us while pledging to us. He declined us saying, I wish more than anything, but I've made these commitments to this other game.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's alright. It's
Him
why I
and I-
didn't ask you shit.
Him and I went to school
Whatever.
together.
He's a cool dude.
He's a cool dude.
He's a cool
He's the
dude.
guy who got me into game audio.
Starr Mazer staff, at some point you may want to consider showing a coding session of the game when you feel like you want to do it for the public. There have been wide audiences that have been interested in watching game development. Sezui, that's actually what Starr Mazer TV is actually for. Right now we're playing Starr Mazer TV as a Kickstarter campaign because we're doing a Kickstarter campaign. But when the Kickstarter campaign's over, we're going to have scheduled Starr Mazer TV every week. And you're going to watch everything from the coding to the art stuff. So we're going to be completely open. You guys are paying for this game, so you're going to see this game get made. It's a totally cool thing. That's Starr Mazer TV. We're also making a documentary of the making of not only the Kickstarter, but Starr Mazer TV and everything else. So there's a camera on us at almost all times. You'll see all kinds of stuff. And the dev blog is updated constantly. Austin.
I'm gonna leak something now.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah.
The world is turned inside out.
Because next week on Starr Mazer TV, Wednesday, I'm pretty sure is the day, the 18th, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be building one of the shmup enemies and putting in some weapon patterns and some movement patterns for them and playing them in the dynamic shmup section. So that's going to be on Starr Mazer TV next night. So there's going to be some code. There's going to very little code. I'm actually going to use more of the tools that I've shown.
But we built the tools.
We're gonna. I want your feedback on like what sort of bullet patterns and stuff you can do. You can check out some of the tools we're using, and I'll talk a bit about Unity. So yeah, we'll make some things. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll do it next week.
Tripdad says, sorry. Oh, wait, there's another question. Jim says, I just tweeted Notch about Starr Mazer. Imagine the support of 100. Yeah, I'd love it. Yeah, no, that'd be the greatest. Notch is a personal hero of mine. Remember I said there's like 3 people who influenced me. He's one of them. And if he'll never remember this. He's a trillionaire who like can have anything he wants. But he actually personally voted my Minecraft statue the best one at PAX East 2009.
That's awesome.
I won a Steve head. I won a gold chain. I won all kinds of stuff because Notch popped in from wherever he was at the time, popped into the server and judged them. And he goes, wow, this is neat. And I had been at PAX East. I was super sick, like mega sick. I caught, like, I think that was the H1N1 thing or something. It was a mess. I slipped into the chair and everybody did their thing. I had BYOC. And I was just like half into a seat like this. Just Minecraft was the only thing I could do for 17 hours.
Oh my god.
I built a giant Mega Man jumping sprite that went from the center of the world to the top of the world. Every block was like every pixel was like 16 blocks square. So 16 square. And it went from like I said, they had to extend the ground to let me keep building. And he jumped, and you could see it from anywhere on the server because of the world size. So you could see it over there if you popped in, spawn anywhere. It's basically that guy over there jumping. And then I built a viewing platform, like a pedestal. You walk. It took like 4 minutes, so all the way up to the top of the viewing, and it had a poem about like how Mega Man affected my childhood. and you would stand there and see Mega Man floating in infinite space. And anyway, Notch actually came on and voted it the best. So let's hope he gives a shit about Starr Mazer.
Can I say something
Yeah.
real quick? Ike or Nate, we want Notch, so get a hold of Mark.
Ike or Nate, we want Notch, so get a hold of Mark. That sounds like
It's a sentence that you don't know what it means.
No,
It's
yeah.
a terrorist cell just got awoken. Just those words.
They're
Someone
booting
just-
up
someone just
robots
like,
somewhere.
just nods and just puts the phone slowly back in their pocket.
If either of them are still watching, they'll know exactly what I mean.
Right.
Um,
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Triptide, sorry for the repeat. Yeah, you can you tell us a little of what you think of Starr Mazer about Paradise Lost, crossover and all. I think I back the hell out of Paradise Lost. The animation in that is unique. It's beautiful, but it's not traditional. I love it.
No.
I love that they took their own sensibility and applied it to what is a traditional pixel style. It's incredible. It looks great. It's so fluid and awesome, and that I can't imagine having to animate that thing constantly going. It's just so good. So the game looks incredible. The crossover is going to be really great. I can't actually. We're not at the point yet where we're going to release anything about what the crossover is going to be like, but it's going to be pretty great. Watch characters appear on screens. Watch builds. Blah blah blah. Yes, that's the truth. We're going to do it. It's going to be the greatest. As error-free code flows from finger to kernel. Yeah. Error-free.
Austin, you have some pressure now.
No errors.
No errors ever.
Video games.
He doesn't touch the kernel. That's funny. That's me. I used to live in a world of unit tests. I used to live in a world of an average of 1 bug per 10 lines of code, and that was something that could be held to any developer and all kinds of crazy enterprise crap. It was
Just the metrics of that's stupid.
1 bug per.
your code is stupid.
It probably is, but it makes good games.
So it looks like I'm caught up on all the questions. So you guys want to talk games?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. So what is the indie game you're most? What is the non-Starr Mazer indie game outside of Hyperblade Drifter you're
Damn
most?
it.
What is the game that you and I aren't making that you're most interested in? And then I'll get to you and we'll answer the same question.
Huh. Need to think about that for a second.
Well, while you think about it,
Go to him.
Adam.
Project from some friends of mine called Rain World.
Rain World looks great.
Rain World looks really, really good.
I've heard that Rain World is going to have an incredible commercial.
You know, I got some news about that recently, and
Did
I
you?
think it is.
Oh, cool.
I really think it
It'd have to be at the
is.
level of like Jazz Punk or Potato Man Seeks the Truth or Sports Ball to be that good.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think it would have to for Rain World, as Austin said, it would definitely have to be up to the level of something like a Sports Ball or like a Jazz Punk or like a Potato Man Seeks the Truth.
I don't. Did you ever see those? These trailers came online. They were just like these little teaser trailers. They were really awesome for a game called Soma.
No,
You should
describe
look
them
those
for
up.
me.
It's so there's like this robot on the floor,
Uh-huh.
and this lady starts talking to it, and it
Talking to
thinks
the
it's a
robot.
human.
The robot thinks it's a guy.
The robot thinks it's a
I
human.
would like to look at those. You guys should look that up. Look up Soma Mockingbird on YouTube. Look up Soma Vivarium on YouTube. Look up imagosfilms.com/our work. No, that's great. What's up?
No, I was just excited about you guys talking about Potato Man Seeks the Truth.
Oh yeah. So Vanessa,
I
why don't
get
you tell
really-
them what you think of Citizen? Why are you here working for Imagos?
Why? Why are you still here?
Why are you?
Do you need me to leave? No, but like actually, the way that I found Imagos in the first place, I had business cards, like a big stack of business cards, and I was going through them and I was checking out who I wanted to work for potentially because I'd just come off of a freelance gig where I wrote a really awful TV show I can't name right now. And I had 2 companies I was going to get in touch with, and Imagos was one of them, and I went to the website, and there was the video for Potato Man Seeks the Truth. There was also some other crazy stuff that I was like, I don't have like in the last couple of years, I haven't had a strong video game background. So some of the stuff I was like, I have no idea what my eyes are looking at. Like Jazz Punk, Super Motherload. I was like, what is happening? This is really upsetting, and I don't know. But like now I've played the game, so I get it. But Potato Man Seeks the Truth really spoke to me, despite not having played Potato Man, which is actually a game that Don very heavily worked on. But that's okay. It was just beautiful, and like the language in it was incredible, and I just love it. And you have to watch it if you love like anything ever, you should watch Potato Man Seeks the Truth ad. It's so good.
So I saw you bugging out over there. Let's get back to the original question.
Sorry.
Why are you excited about Rain World?
Honestly, what drew me into Rain World? I had this game when I was a kid called Out of This World on the Super Nintendo, and the art style for Rain World just sucked me in because it had a little bit of that feeling. I immediately looked it up. I immediately backed it, and it's gonna be incredible. Just look up a trailer for Rain World.
Look up a gameplay trailer for Rain World,
Yes.
and then sometime in the near future, look up a trailer for Rain World.
Look up a commercial for Rain World.
Do you know who it's
No idea.
gonna make?
No
it?
idea.
Go.
So you.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Firewatch is one. The Campo Santo guys. Don't know anything about it, which is why I'm so intrigued.
Cool.
Second, there's one being made here in Seattle called Centris. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
about that.
No, I saw that at the Invisible Indies.
Yeah.
Thing. It was really cool.
It's a generative music game. She's
Yeah.
still working on it, but
Yeah.
I'm very
I
excited
think we're
to see where
trying
that
to get her
goes.
as a guest.
Oh.
She should talk her into it.
Yeah, I just met with her yesterday. Do
Do
you
it.
want? Do you want her on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Let's do it. She's really
I'll
cool.
do the email.
She came to our PAX South booth.
Nice.
It was really neat. I was like, oh,
She's super
I'm
cool.
super honored
She's
by
awesome.
you by being here. That's really cool.
That's by Samantha Kalman, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
Samantha
Centris.
Kalman's awesome. So, anyone here played Little Big Adventure? I'm just wondering if you played the same thing in the
You
90s.
still haven't answered.
Oh, am I supposed to answer?
Yeah, just say Duck Game.
Duck Game's incredible. The thing is, I don't want to... There's like a million. I'm so excited for a bunch of them. Duck Game's awesome. Duck Game doesn't seem like a game that's coming out in the future because I have it. Like, I have all these builds. I have Rain World. Like,
Right.
I mean, I have like an alpha or whatever. Westerado double-barreled.
Double.
Westerado.
It is incredible.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that a lot. So, I have never played Little Big Adventure. No, have you guys played Little Big Adventure?
No, never.
I have not.
Sorry, Jim, nobody played it. It's me, Zool. Does Brick have a pet? A Bitwise, maybe. Bitwise is a good idea, but by the way, in the future, her name is actually spelled 1/0. But, no. Bitwise is not featured in the game as Bitwise, but I was thinking maybe she might, I don't know. But Brick does not have a pet, that's for sure. S-Rain, Don, seriously, Brian Lewis Con 2016, you have to do this for us, organized. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Brian Lewis is actually part of Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. And they have ZoeCon. They had it a couple months back, actually. And effectively, he's like the center of it. It's Brian Lewis Con.
That's hilarious.
We already had Brian Lewis Con 2014,
That's so
and I'm
good.
sure that they'll have Brian Lewis Con 2015. So look up Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. Look up Brian Lewis. He's on it, man. You got it. Ryan Ike, composer. You guys got a fresh batch of donuts this morning, but I forgot to drive it over to the studio and give them to you. Also, try to go to Top Pot and buy them in the first place. He also forgot to go to Top Pot and buy them in the first place. That's fair.
It's
Asshole.
so funny.
That's an asshole.
So funny.
He's just an asshole.
Lied to you that
Yeah.
he had donuts.
Yeah.
And then told you he had them, but just told you he drove them home.
Yeah.
Instead of bringing them up here.
It's bullshit.
I don't think anybody here even likes donuts.
Triptide, one technical question. Will you use something like Sprite Lamp for lights in the world? Or stating the classic approach of light, dark luminosity in the game?
Good question.
We're...
And just as when Noston disappears.
We're hand doing it. We're not
Yeah,
doing
sure.
lighting in the game. We're painting it. And
Yes.
I've never seen Sprite Lamp specifically, but I do know that I don't think we're dynamically modifying our sprites. I know like when Brick fires his gun, we've worked out how it lights the environment, and it lights the environment via the sprite itself and not by some external thing. We might change that if we get to big lighting effects, but I think our style covers us for... We actually do have a very small actual resolution, and being able to make those lighting effects during there by alpha channel over sprite is probably what we're doing.
Nice.
Firewatch, Jackal Dave says, Firewatch, Kona, Crossing Souls. Crossing Souls? Man, I'd love to say some shit about that game. In a good way.
In a way.
And how crossover. Homeworld, HD, No Man's Sky, and Starr Mazer, what I'm excited about. No Man's Sky, everybody's like, oh man, so you try and do the thing where you just like get in the ship and fly it off, just like No Man's Sky, right? I'm like, what? It's actually, no, I mean, no, I mean, you get in the ship and fly it off, and that is part of the thing. The game is not anything like No Man's Sky, but that's not like a mechanic we've stolen. Like getting into a
Right.
ship and flying it is not a
That's-
mechanic. It's a
That's
mechanic.
in games.
Yeah, but it's also a mechanic that's been sorely lacking in the way that it's been produced in both our game and No Man's Sky. That's just a lacking. That's like missing.
That's true.
You don't.
You don't have a connection to your ship in a lot of space.
Right. That's dumb.
It's dumb.
That's
'cause
just
it's a big
wrong.
part of it.
That's just they fucked up making a game.
Right.
Like Wing Commander, click. You're just in a ship.
Right.
Fuck it. You're just in it. Who gives a shit? I don't know. We're in a ship. Whatever.
Yeah, you guys do a similar. I don't know if this is intentional, but you do a similar thing of when you're getting in your ship. It's like Skyward Sword, almost where you kind of whistle and just kind of jump off.
That's actually just a cinematic. That's not how we do it in the game.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
In the game, you actually get into the ship and the camera pulls back
Oh,
and the UI
cool.
shrinks down into the shmup UI and you pilot the ship out. And as you go out, it comes up.
Nice.
And then when you land, it goes back in.
Oh, that's super cool.
The whistle mechanic thing. That's for one of our cinematic bits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which I do love.
We don't want to. We wanted to remove the idea that you click a thing and wait,
Yeah.
and now you're just in space. You
You
control
wanna do it.
Brick getting in and flying out.
Nice.
That's the middle. That's what we're trying to build here.
very cool.
Cheese Pizza, Ryan composed shape upon. He brought up the shame upon this house.
Oh,
That's a story that I'm not going to go into right now.
It's just the best. It is the best story. At some point.
What are we at? 127. If we can get to 130 during this broadcast, I will tell you the shame upon this house story.
Oh wow.
It's an incredible
That's
story.
that's actually, as someone who's heard this, you want to put all your money into this.
Yeah.
I would have paid to hear it. It's fantastic.
Cool. Triptide says, Starr Mazer, thanks for the answer. I'll look even more about your details being animated and all. Another one. I love Parallax. How many will you do? Like, will there be some places where Parallax is like the game, man? The game is fucking. How big is your fucking computer, bro? Like, no, Parallax. Look at Gate of Thunder, Lord of Thunder. Those things had this weird thing that I call the Parallax stripe, right? They couldn't fit a big so they contained, like you'd be in a cave,
Right.
but then there'd be one layer of scrolling parallax slightly inward, and then another one and another one and another, and lightning and fucking fire, and it just goes forever. It's just, it's really cool. We actually want to make the game work on the 3DS specifically because of that parallax, man. We want you to hold that top screen and just like see fucking forever.
Nice.
So that's why we gotta hit that 3DS stretch goal. It's important. What's
That's
up?
I'm just trying to keep track of all the promises you've made so far on this.
$130,000 in this broadcast. I will tell the shame upon this house story, and
Yep.
you will be amazed.
Okay,
You
and
will
then
be amazed.
was Pog level a thing we
Yeah, it's
promised
right
above
past the
console?
3DS. Yep.
Okay,
we'll have
past
a
3DS.
we'll launch a Pog stretch goal.
What will be the number?
155 by Sunday equals cassettes
155 by Sunday equals cassettes.
for music level and up.
Music level and up. Those are the
Okay.
music interested people.
Was there anything else you promised so far during this cast?
Probably a lot.
Oh.
You can ask
Oh,
for anything
man.
right now.
Oh god.
I don't know. Ryan Ike did bring something up yesterday, like killing a hobo in an alley.
No, that was him on your panel.
No.
We were referencing
Oh,
something
yeah.
else.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
not a thing.
That's him.
That was not a
On our
thing.
Pack
Jacob
South
Purnell
panel, which was
knows.
hilarious.
$50 million, I'll do it.
Jacob Purnell says, everyone, the shame upon my house story is the best story.
Yeah.
Pledge.
Yes. Yes.
It's pretty freaky good.
It's
Kickstarter.
No, I'm
So
trying to
true.
get that stupid command.
S
It's the bot
Rain,
engine.
Starr Mazer animated movie, yes or no? Don, if not live action. S Rain, live action. That's my answer. Moving on. Next
Nightbutt?
question. Nightbutt?
What?
Oh,
What?
Nightbutt is Nightbot. It's a robot. He called it Nightbutt as a joke.
Oh.
Apparently, Kazuo is trying to fix the Nightbot and failing.
It's gonna be okay,
they're
Kaz.
offline.
Oh.
Nightbot
Nightbot's
is
offline.
offline.
Oh.
Apparently.
I didn't know.
Eclipse Custody verified for us that Nightbot is offline for you.
Technical difficulties.
It's not our difficulties.
We'll just wait inside.
There you go. There he's back.
There you go. Bam.
You have brought a shame upon this house.
So good. The best story
It's a story.
in the world.
130.
It's a fair story.
Okay.
I think about it very regularly.
Do you?
Once a week at least. And I just
That's a
giggle, I chortle.
He like wrote that and I just started laughing. I was just like,
It's so good.
I don't want to build it up too much. I want the element of surprise.
Yes.
I'm okay.
It's
Talk
terrible.
about something else.
It's the worst.
I don't know why you would tell that story.
So, okay, what's the list of games we're playing again? Lords of Thunder for like 10 minutes.
We're gonna open with like just you.
Okay, just me.
Just you fucking poning.
Lords of Shame.
Well,
Thunder.
which would be
Lords of
good
Shame.
because I know that Fuzzy also wanted to make some stew.
Yeah.
Fuzzy does want to make some stew.
So during that time,
How about we're gonna
We can chop some vegetables.
We can chop some veg. I put the meat in the fridge.
That's appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Fuzzy will make stew. We will launch Lords of Thunder,
Awesome.
where Akash will shit all over Ryan Ike's
Well,
face.
now we're building it up, so we're gonna have to see in the ring. We're just gonna have to see in the ring, man.
You're backing down. That's the word.
No, I'm
And then-
not.
and
No,
then-
I'm gonna do
Cowards
the humble wrestler. It's destroy Ryan.
Oh,
Put
God.
him in forfeit.
And then we're doing Slaughterhouse.
But you gotta be like, no, we'll see.
We'll
and then
see.
just dead. And then we're gonna do Splatterhouse.
Slaughterhouse. Sorry.
And I think we're gonna finish on Friday the 13th on the NES. This is my right nipple, and it feels nice. Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of
God.
people,
Look at
just
you.
viewers, just.
No.
Great.
I don't know. They'll rise.
Skyrocket.
They'll skyrocket. They won't plummet.
You're not Brian
Let's
Lewis.
skyrocket.
They're not gonna get off on that one.
No, but
Somebody's gonna cut this and loop it.
yes, you're gonna have an animated GIF.
You just created a
Oh,
It's gonna be like
Rex.
that fat guy touching his nipple. What was that from? And then it's like a gif. Oh,
Rex
man.
Fatal Frame is.
No, they'll leave your Twitter handle in there.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah. Then, oh, you're gonna get a billion Twitter followers. Like you and Obama are like neck and neck at that point.
Maybe pets or something.
What?
It's have to find around space that your class have request like a photo. Of
Laser Kid! Is that Laser Kids? Laser Kid,
That's
we're looking at
awesome.
your amazing.
What?
That's amazing.
This is so beautiful.
It is.
That's incredible.
Laser
Imigo's
I would read
comic.
that comic.
Dude, we need Imigo's Comic Works, #1. You guys should click on that link by Laser Kid. That's cool.
Totally.
And you know what's funny about Slimo is we've never revealed the lower half of Slimo. And you've made all these sort of assumptions.
That he is.
And I'm not going to tell you that those assumptions are wrong, because they might not be wrong at all. But I love it. Special limited edition, we got like the stamp, like I know it's supposed to be the gold stamp, but it looks better as an actual like wax stamp.
Yeah, I think with the ring.
Yeah,
you
and then
melt it and
the signet.
Yeah,
was
the
it?
signet. The signet.
Imagine just walking around with a signet that just says special limited edition.
Oh my God!
That's all you have.
The power you would wield. Oh my God!
It's the greatest.
Just a pack of socks,
This is special.
and then they sell it for like $3,000. So good. I need to do this.
Triptide, will there be pets or something? And the stuff you find around space that you'll collect after quest, like a photo of Vanessa's character from a photo booth session with Bray. Vanessa's character? You have a character? Did you write yourself a character?
Well, we all have our.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be
characters.
in it.
Yeah,
I
don't know
didn't
that-
consider those our characters. I just consider those us.
Oh well, I
So
guess.
we're gonna be
You
us.
playing you.
Yeah, me and the game.
But I mean, unless they're talking about something else, but that would be weird.
Yeah, no, we don't have any plans for pets yet. Triptide, sorry. You are going to find stuff in space that you can use in the point and click adventure game. Sometimes it's bonusy stuff. Sometimes it's other stuff. I don't really, Austin and I really have to have a conversation about it, but yeah.
Because he's not mixing up me and the triangle girl.
Who would? You don't
What
look,
is
you don't look
what are you
alike.
talking about?
I'm getting sick of it. We're not the same.
What are you even talking about?
I mean, I follow her. I follow her on Twitter. Very different.
Oh, are we talking about She's Pizza? Well, why would we confuse She's Pizza?
It's
I
been
don't
like
know
3
that.
times in like a week.
That's
Like
ridiculous.
3.
You would.
That's like
3.
mistaking you for Michelle Obama.
Right?
Wouldn't happen.
Wouldn't happen.
It happens all the time for me.
You
I
and
mean,
Michelle.
actually, when you walked in,
Yeah.
I was
can
like,
see it in
First
your
Lady.
eyes.
And
But
then
I mean,
I actually had to cut you off. You were like, "Your Majesty." I'm like, they don't call her.
they don't call her that anymore.
They don't call her
Not
that
anymore.
anymore.
Not since the vote.
Speaking
Wow.
of people who look like things, did you see the Vampire Rami?
Get it. Let's do
No.
it on TV.
I did
Get it.
not.
We're gonna do it on TV. You can put it up on the camera.
Yeah, it's. Would it be easier to just like post the link and?
Get him the link. Send him the link. We're gonna show you something. So Adam got on a bus today to come from Portland, and apparently,
Actually, I tweeted it. If you want
oh,
to
he
pull it up on my
tweeted it.
Twitter.
Ooh.
Just look
Did
at
you tweet
Twitter.
it to Rami?
I did. I
He
tweeted
tweeted
it
it,
to
yeah.
Rami.
Excellent. That is one cool dude. That Rami.
He is.
He's a cool guy. I like him a lot.
Oh.
Hey Don, will we become the pet of some strange alien pimp of a thug during the secret quest?
This sounds really upsetting.
So-
Yeah, it's very specific.
very
actually.
specific.
Yeah,
In
it's
question.
very
Yeah.
the
specific.
tweets and replies in the center.
Maybe.
He's talking
yes.
about, like, human
I don't know.
pets.
I have no idea. Don't know.
Ooh, interesting.
It's not tweeted to us. It's tweeted
Go
to...
all the way up.
Is it tweeted to us?
No, this is his Twitter.
It's his. Oh, you just been sharing
Um,
our shit.
It's,
So
it's
much.
that
I thought it was
middle
our
picture
feed.
on the top and
Yeah.
on the left.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
So let's share that.
That's incredible.
All right, guys, ready?
It's-
It's gonna pop up. We're gonna share it on the
Is it there already?
Are we gonna share it on the screen or are we gonna
It's gonna be on the
Okay.
stream.
Here we go, guys. Ready? Boom.
So this man
That's-
right here was the governor of the state of Oregon from 1870 to 1877.
It's fine. I can go away. I don't have to be there.
So the idea is that you're saying Rami.
He's a Highlander, maybe.
I would like to think he's an immortal, not a vampire. You said a
Not
vampire.
necessarily
He
an-
doesn't read as a vampire to me as a human.
He
He does
does-
look like somebody who has the quickening.
I
Of
do
many
feel, I do
years.
feel a
Of many
buzz when I
years.
see a picture of him.
Yeah.
I would agree
No.
with that.
Yeah. So there you go. That's Rami Ismail as one of the
Tough.
immortal.
One of the few remaining.
Did you feel it when you were near
I
him?
felt it when I saw him.
Yeah, I did too. Wait, you felt it?
Well,
Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Oh shit! We're gonna have to go fight in a parking garage after this.
Do you have swords?
Give me the prize. Oh, we just Highlander geeked out. Sorry guys, that was super lame. Look at that! Yeah, 1 and 1. That's the best.
I mean, he changes his style throughout the millennia.
Of course,
but-
he has to.
And
He
his
has
hair
to.
grows very slowly.
Right.
Yeah. It's part of the curse.
He's never cut his hair. It just grows
Yeah,
really, really
right.
slowly.
It's a
Yeah.
damn shame.
Cool. Let's get those off the screen. That's our thing. It's the greatest. Boom. Sold.
And then Rami made another appearance on the stream.
You know he's been on the show twice.
3 times, technically. Twice just now.
Oh yeah. No, that was him just making one appearance of 2 forms.
Okay.
Two forms
I can
of-
accept
2
that.
forms. I just tried to make that work. I'm sorry.
No,
We're at 127,503, guys. Looks like you guys don't want a story. That's okay. Starr Mazer, you know that Mobius and his universe? We do know Mobius very much. I am a massive heavy metal fan. I actually own every single copy of heavy metal since the year before my birth until
Wow.
2000, the end of 2014. I have every single heavy metal copy. I have them in storage, and I also have digital copies of them so that I can preserve heavy metal.
Nice.
Mobius had a massive impact on my life. So yeah, I know
cool.
Mobius. I also know that he died rather recently. It was very sad.
Yep. Oh, good. We're talking about Nicolas Cage. That's
That's better.
That's-
That's
I'm
better
okay
than being
with
sad
that.
about Mobius
Yeah,
dying.
I have a Nick Cage pillowcase, actually.
I have a Dread pillowcase. Dread from 2000 AD, by the way. Dread number 1 is over there. I have another Dread pillowcase. Oh shit! Shit!
I'm gonna make you that as a perler.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy. Well, there are better Dread sprites out there. This
sure,
one just
I'm
fits on the pillowcase the best, I think.
Or we could do Pixel Hobby.
Pixel hot. We should have a. Okay. We're doing a thing.
We're doing a thing.
Vanessa,
What?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
We're making
What
promises.
Okay. Hold on. I have my notebook. Okay.
okay.
All right, we can do it.
If we succeed, this is it. If we succeed, that's all.
Succeed.
That's all.
Succeed.
We're gonna have a Pixel Hobby party. We get as many people that we can together
Okay.
and build one of the giant screenshots of Starr Mazer
Yeah.
with Pixel Hobby.
What's Pixel Hobby?
Those little tiny little pixels, the 2,000 for 5. Yeah.
You know,
We'll
those
make a
things that
beautiful-
cats love to play
They
with.
love it. They love eating them and pooping them. It's the best.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're gonna have a giant pig. We're gonna put tables together,
Okay.
and on live Starr Mazer TV, we will build. We'll have 2 cameras set up,
Uh huh.
one facing down on the actual table, and then we'll all one on us, and we'll make for you guys, and then we'll probably auction it off or something. It'll be pretty neat. But yeah, we'll do that for you
Cool.
guys. So you go.
Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. I feel like maybe we should post somewhere all the promises you've made so far.
Just a tracking
Just
system.
like
to
tracking
show-
system,
Just little check
and
boxes.
then like failed.
None
or
of them are.
succeeded.
I mean, the pogs are a bit funny, but I will do them. But none of them are crazy.
No,
These
no,
are
no.
the things we actually
No,
want to
no,
do.
but some of them we like achieved and some of them we didn't achieve.
Yeah.
Like we got the remix goal, which was cool, but
Mhm.
then didn't get the upper tiers at that.
Which is
goal.
why we kind of rolled the new milestone, because we want to get those tapes out there.
I'm gonna go back
Uh,
to that.
Rafa asked, can people online participate somehow? Maybe we'll hold a contest to see which image we make. That might be cool. I'm not really sure other than that. You can help us buy the Pixel Hobby. They're expensive. Those little things are super expensive. Eclipse Husky says, it's a good thing Don doesn't have a lot of money. Sounds like he would make a lot of crazy films and projects.
Oh God.
Eclipse Husky,
man.
the trick is I don't actually use my money for that. Companies pay me to make those cool films and projects. Rafa says maybe an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. I'm getting antsy.
Oh, they're making an Excel spreadsheet for the pixel art.
Oh.
Like they can make you can change the size of the
cells.
columns and rows and the cells, and then everybody gets together and makes a pixel thing.
I didn't know that was a thing. That's super cool.
That's really cool.
Oh.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Huh.
Esrian says, is Don like a modern video game Ed Wood? No, thank you. That's insulting. Sorry. It's the worst. Eclipse Husky, no, he needs to have all the money so he can make all of the... Thank you very much, Jacob Purnell. That's very meaningful.
You said his name with...
I did.
Like the same way you'd say tapeworm, like with disdain.
No, I didn't. Jacob Purnell.
There we go. Much better.
Jacob Purnell.
There you go. With love.
This episode of Starr Mazer TV presented to you by Akash Thakkar being a condescending dickbag.
That's
a choice of the right generation. Oh, just kidding. Cool. Yeah. No. Awesome. Legit style.
Cheese pizza. I actually framed all of this by myself over the course of the last week.
He did. It was no help from a director or a showrunner or anything like that. So, what is it you said you were getting antsy?
I want to
play games.
some
So
video
what we're gonna do is it's good. We're right at the mark. It's perfect. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go dark for 15 minutes. We're gonna move some stuff around. We're gonna start cooking stew, which is incredible. We're also going to have our order of operations is Akash is gonna destroy Ryan Ike on Lords of Thunder. Then we're gonna play some Splatterhouse on TurboGrafx 16, and then we're going to play Friday the 13th NES version. Hold on a sec. Like this. Oh yeah.
I want a gif
Oh
of this.
This episode of Starr Mazer TV brought to you by Don's left nipple, the choice of the lonely generation.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Question for the whole team. In Metal Gear Solid 3, wasn't that game the best?
Yeah, okay, yes, it was. I did not expect it to be great, but frankly, it was the greatest game of all time. Back of the box quote, I've had enough of your judo. Fantastic game.
I know what you're saying. We're going to go to a music break for 15 minutes, set up for the next segment. We'll see you guys.
Never had it before?
No, never.
Nice.
Smells amazing.
It's gonna be great.
I can't wait.
Are we live? Are we on the TV right
We're
now?
on the TV.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to Starr Mazer Television.
Hey.
I'm Don Thacker, director of Starr Mazer. This is Akash Thakkar.
We have a similar name, similar last name.
Yeah. It's funny because you do the like pronounce it any way you want to way
Yeah. Mhm.
thing that you
I
do.
give you two options.
Yeah.
So
So
last name is one option.
yeah. I think Zach Eichmann or Aikman, by the way. Aikman. It's not spelled. It's Aikman.
It's A-I-K.
Yeah.
Right.
Aikman.
Eichmann.
But he says Aikman.
And he says Aikman. I call him Eichmann.
Eichmann as well. He laughed at me on television because of it. Anyway, I think he thinks it's pronounced Thacker because he said we have the same last name.
Yes, that's how we got.
That's how we were
met,
introduced.
because he introduced us at Indiecade.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's a magical Indiecade.
it was a beautiful.
Got to play.
He did so much stuff.
Seeks the truth.
Yeah.
We have to become friends. And now look at us.
That Indiecade caused everything. That's where I met Zach. Like that's where I met John Robert Matz, who's
Oh,
not
God,
only
it's so awesome.
on the Starr Mazer soundtrack, but also did our last spot together. Like that.
Yeah. Check out John Robert Matz if you haven't heard his
Please, that guy's incredible, and you'll hear his stuff. Don't worry.
Ryan Ike says, wager, if Akash can beat the boss of the fire level, the one I struck down yesterday with the dexterity and prowess of a god, I'll up my pledge by another $10.
Oh man, okay.
That's Wait, you just got like a, you got like a that was a playground $10 bet. Right?
That's I
I bet you $10.
I got a playground bet from Ryan Ike.
All right. Do you want to go ham on this?
Oh,
Double or nothing if you do it in 5 minutes. Ryan's not even here to control. He's like, I don't have $20. No, I will. I'll do it
as his manager.
Yeah, I will double or nothing.
So
if
okay,
you can do it in
so
5.
I have to ask how
Yeah.
what's the range of difficulty
Yeah.
in 5? Like I don't know. I don't know. Either.
It's the fire level.
It could be more than 5 minutes long, and then you couldn't do it. I hope that. Yeah, I hope it's impossible. Like genuinely impossible.
Yeah. No. Just go for Ryan's pick. Go for Ryan's.
Well, I mean it's done.
Yeah.
It's already.
No,
Which means you have to beat half of a level.
See how you do that level.
All right, so we're gonna Lord's Thunder real quick, just to show Akash's pure dominance over Ryan Ike.
Clovis 15 and Laser Kid had to leave to go with their role playing group.
Oh man, well I hope they have a great night. Role playing's awesome. Starr Mazer's better. Let's play a game. Press the run button.
Oh,
Why don't you play this?
I have. It was a long time ago.
You're gonna get dominated.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You're gonna get some.
Ryan Ike is a
poop in
sack
your
of.
mouth.
Ryan Ike is the sack of poop who has poop in his mouth. I said it. I said it.
You're on stream, live stream.
Sorry, stream.
Watch that.
Sometimes.
Ryan Ike is a sack of poop that has poop in his mouth.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I hope it's in the
Quote. That's a
I
quote.
hope that's on the Steam sales page. Of
Yeah.
Starr Mazer.
It's on the box.
It's on the cassette tape.
Yeah. Starr Mazer. Like some quote, 10 out of 10 Destructoid. And then like Ryan Ike is a sack of poop with poop in his mouth. Akash Thakkar.
Right. No, I hope it just says anonymous.
Anonymous.
Because no one's gonna know.
Nobody's
that.
gonna
No
know.
one's All right. This music's. All right. What? Did Ryan specify which armor I could pick?
No.
All right. That works.
Large Heart is like super, covers lots of area, but it also isn't super strong.
Right, but I like that kind of defensive.
Yeah.
Music's so good.
Cliff Husky, emoticon, a piece of poop.
Like,
Nice.
the
And
good
Ryan
Husky,
Ike emotes a frowny face.
Of course it does.
And it cooks better than carrots.
Yeah, they're really good.
Citizen
I hate
Cybertron
carrots.
says, Lords of Thunder. Not sure I'm familiar with this one.
It is a Turbo Duo game. It came only out for the TurboGrafx 16 Super CD/Turbo Duo. It is considered by a lot of the classic shmup community to be one of the greatest classic horizontal scrolling shooters of all time. Every time you get hit, you lose your fucking
Rex 705 says, I thought this was a horror game.
Oh, no. We're going to play horror games. We just want to do one quick run with Akash to show that he's dominant over Ryan Ike. It was his exact words.
I think you said that.
No, I said that Ryan Ike was a little bitch.
Oh, that's.
I love you, Ryan.
Jack Day says, hey, sweet, the lighting in the game was reflecting off the Starr Mazer posters. Looked like there was a lightning behind Brick.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
That's super cool. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, good job. What the fuck? This is one of those guys you're doing work,
yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna get down to one leg, and then you're just gonna like.
I'm gonna want to put the power like on you.
You know, this is doing work like I'm wrestling.
Man,
Oh,
says,
yeah.
this looks really cool.
This is an excellent.
Thanks, Manders. Welcome to the Starr Mazer television show. Your husband is unfortunately not part of the television show tonight. It's very sad because Alex Maurer is the listers. If I had to pick one sound designer for my video game, if I had to pick like the best sound designer for video games, if I had to determine which of the sound designers for video games I would like to be with most right now in this world who design sounds for games, it would be Alex Maurer.
He's amazing.
And not Akash Thakkar, who's an incredible sound designer,
Why would you want me?
but also a piece of food.
I'm a piece of.
Traptide says,
No.
could Dawn and all play Gynoug, Gynoug on Mega Drive?
Yes, we
One
can.
day?
One day we will. We can definitely do that, for sure.
I'm sure he'll love it.
Do me a favor and send an email to social@starmazer.com so we can get on our list.
So good. This is technically butt rock, like OG.
Butt rock. It's fucking heavy metal. That subgenre bullshit is for assholes. So we're gonna do a thing.
Okay. And you?
I'm gonna feed you.
Okay. Yeah. Feed me a pomelo.
Pomelo.
Sorry.
And the Mauer says, I'm keeping him updated. He's sadly at work.
Thank you.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
That's incredible.
It's a candy. Wow.
Can't believe I've never had that. That's amazing. Thank you.
It's the original citrus.
That is just what I need.
This episode of Starr Mazer TV brought to you by Akash Thakkar feeding Akash Thakkar some pomelo. The choice is the right generation. Dude, you're holding it down. Remember you have a bomb. Don't use it.
Okay,
It's
use
a
it
dragon
right now.
bomb.
That's the one right there.
Yeah. You're not powering up because you get hit a bunch.
Ryan Ike Composer says, well, sure, this game is easier without Dawn talking shit in your ear the whole time.
Don't stop talking shit to me.
I'd like to point out that Ryan Ike is leaving out a very important note that you'll find in the video from us playing last night. I actually got into the boss. I
encouraged you.
No, I actually played until the boss.
Oh, you played it? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
NS Man says, so was there a fan art contest this weekend or remix contest going on or something? I will link them.
Link 'em. Yeah, there's both a fan art contest and remix contest happening right now. You can be part of it.
I haven't been checked in a while. I haven't seen one of those things.
Alright, let's do this.
But yeah, I know you've been putting out a lot of stuff. And actually, I was sending the lyrics to the song. So once
This is the best thing.
Thank you.
Ryan Ike says, yeah, he only has to beat the boss, not the whole level. I mean, overachieve if he wants.
Zach.
You're not really bad.
That was fine.
That's not.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what we're going for now. But no, it's-
Rockball Levels Up asks, is the art content restricted to just the game, or can it also be Starr Mazer TV based?
The art content?
Yeah, the fan art content.
I think the fan art contest can be whatever you'd like. As long as it's Starr Mazer related in some way.
NS Man says, well, just draw a pomelo.
You sprayed a bunch of pomelo juice on my face. But I'm in it.
But you're
I'm
still in it.
I'm still in it. Poop on a stick filled with poop.
Do what?
Have another slice?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go win.
Not be done. He's gonna go buy all of this before he leaves.
Not gonna stop. For me. For you. So Fuzzy,
Yes.
thank you very much for coming over and making a stew.
Yeah, of course.
So that's incredible.
It's funny because you mentioned the thing that's really important to you. That's feed a man and give him life.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of a thing in my family. Both my parents own restaurants.
Oh, really?
Their families own restaurants.
Jacob Purnell says, pomelos are like the hardest fruit to peel / prepare, but so delicious.
So delicious.
Maybe not hard, yeah, it's just time consuming. Rex705 says, Akash, don't eat the potatoes.
What?
Oh yeah! Don't eat the potatoes! Watch. When the guys shoot at you, not these things. But the normal shot in the game is a little spinny potato. Don't fucking eat the potato. Ryan Ike is a potato-eating king of Earth.
Oh, those things.
He ate all the potatoes! Don't eat the— Oh, you ate the potatoes! Why are you eating the— Potatoes are in the stew, bro!
But you made a game based around man. It's built up.
That's a thing that happens.
Valkyrian Gaming asks, I'm so late. Where's Adam Pierce?
Oh, he's here!
Yes.
He's in the kitchen making
Valkyrian
stew!
Gaming.
He'll be back in. He's gonna be playing some game in a minute.
There's Adam.
Hi, D.
I'm here. In 10 years, we'll be talking about this.
It's
Around that time.
You're playing Lords of Thunder and I fed you Pomelo?
Yep.
This is like a life stream.
This is a dream come true.
You can actually ask Malkavian Gaming if I'm a good cook. If you would like.
Malkavian Gaming, Adam Pierce would like to know, would like us to ask you, because we eagerly want to know, if he's actually a good cook or if we're going to die of poison. Would that be a weird thing, like he shows up, some guy from Portland rolls over, and he like poisons the shit out of a bunch of people?
You burned through all your continues?
I burned through them all.
You're done? You get one more go. Or unless you're done. You're done?
I think he's
No.
gone.
That's it.
Ryan Ike, you did not defeat him.
Wow. Wait. I need to know if I did, because you got him to the boss.
Okay, I'll get you the boss real quick. Hold on.
So, that's kind of the...
Oh, so
Okay, put some back on. Oh,
This is great. Valkyrian Gaming says, I miss Adam's cooking.
we don't. We're ready for it. We're excited. Damn, this is gonna look good. This looks so good. I'm so excited. My hands are wet, but they're clean. Don't worry.
I worked with him my first job out of high school.
Hey, you spilled stuff on me already. Why don't you Illinois? Could be root beer.
It's not
The
root beer.
worst city in Illinois.
Just skid right over.
It was an accident. It was not on purpose.
It was so intentional.
Not an accident. You moved to Decatur. No, we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna play through design. Then we're gonna
Wait, whoa.
I'm getting you there.
Alright.
Don, you said you lived in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about the city of Decatur?
Decatur, Illinois.
The village of Decatur.
Yeah, I prefer not to say in public.
Oh. See, that's where Malkavian Gaming decided to leave me and move to.
Malkavian Gaming, why are you in Decatur right now, bro? That's not okay. I am a no potato man.
You are.
I have given entirely up on potatoes. I hate potatoes.
What is Earth Armor?
Earth Armor is awesome. Earth Armor is really good for up and like above and below you. It's kind of shit in front of you. Which is really cool because the best level for Earth Armors, the best 2 levels for Earth Armor, have a bunch of shit in front of you at the very beginning, and like you can tear through them, like above and below you. But the bosses are like super targeted. So like you might be able to easily get to the boss, but it will suck when you fight the boss.
Valkyrian Gaming says, because my family, proud face.
Oh.
And I had nowhere to live in Oregon. Only Adam will get this. Deja. So let's put it like that.
Okay, that's fair.
I do appreciate that this game is melee.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
And he runs too when he's on the ground. You're not stupid like, oh, you took me down, you're gonna die, bro.
Rectite says, don't touch the pad with your filthy paws, Don.
I did. I touched them. And they were clean. I went to the kitchen and cleaned my hands with soap and water. Akash has no problem with me feeding him in his mouth, but me touching his clothes with like clean, wet hands is like the worst thing. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm just trying to load up. By the way, I'm not trying to be cheaty or whatever, but this is like my mail. I don't know if you know.
No, I can notice that you're slightly better than me.
Yeah. Don't let him get too big of a head, because then like you'll have to put Kaz in the game.
Yeah, no, Kaz is the dominator.
So yeah.
All games.
Let's play some like Street Fighter on the 24-hour stream or something.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Fight 10.
When will the
Someone
24
mentioned
hours be?
Jamestown in the previous stream.
Yeah, we're gonna play Jamestown. We're having a bit of technical difficulty. If we can make it work, we'll do it. Oh, no potatoes!
It's 24 hours.
The 24-hour stream, guys.
Ryan Ike
Friday through 7.
Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 a.m.
So we're going to be doing our final show. Not our final show, our final Kickstarter show.
Ryan Ike, composer, says, I had to walk out for a minute. Did he do it?
We're getting him ready. We're giving him the same treatment you got.
Yep.
Which means I will dominate for a period of time and then hand you a controller at the right moment.
When the time is right.
How many times have we gotten hit? None times. None times.
No, not yet.
None
You're not
times.
max life, though.
Oh, you have to buy max life. You start out with half life. I actually have gained life during the play. Get it right or pay the price, bro.
I've never played this game.
I mean, I guess you're okay.
Look at him running. It's the greatest.
I don't know if you actually use your garbage. I'm just assuming. Oh,
We do. So I'm trying to get orbs, crystals,
All
so
those.
that we can get you all like really
All powered up. This type of music I played in music school all the time.
Citizen Cybertron says, I'm suddenly reminded of Assault Suits Vulcan.
That's a good game.
That game is good.
Trip Giant says, yep, old mecha
I
vibes.
hit once. I can hit one time. I gotta hit once.
The end.
I got hit once.
I've been trying to keep it
The fuck am I supposed to
Wait, I thought you were getting him to the boss.
Because we have some
I am.
Oh.
Of the fire world.
Building up
Gotcha.
to it.
You need to go in there with fucking gear.
Alright? And it's the fire boss I'm supposed to beat.
Yeah, we're in the fire box.
To kill Ryan.
Yeah.
As a person.
Yeah. What's probably gonna happen is we're gonna get there. I'm gonna accrue a whole bunch of money.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna die.
Okay.
Let you use that money on whatever you want. Whatever armor you want.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just like Ryan.
Yeah, same. Alright. We're ready to go. And couldn't you also just like pause when you get to the boss?
No, you don't want this weapon.
Oh, okay.
But look how it dominates you.
That's awesome.
Oh, fuck! I saw that coming from a mile away. I love that moment. That moment is great, and that's the moment we're gonna try and emulate a lot in Starr Mazer. Like, when you get hit, you know you saw it. You saw it the whole time. And you just couldn't, just fucking, a little bit of skill you would have made.
You feel it's your fault.
It's
not
totally
the game's
yeah.
fault.
The game isn't.
Well, I do hate those games where you lose people.
Yeah,
That's
those are just
they're the best.
From Illinois? Yeah.
Citizen Cybertron adds Wings of War.
I played Wings of
I have
War.
not played it.
That game's pretty good. No loads of thunder. I know,
Nothing is good.
but
Potatoes! Oh god, no! No! What? What? What?
oh, what?
No, I got hit though. I don't want to get hit.
I didn't think that.
You thought I was gonna get, no, I didn't hit the flip. I took damage for it. I got punished for it. Oh wait, no.
Probably less than
Less than like any other game where you get like killed. But I've never got to track back. I didn't even know what happened. I thought I would die.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
In my entire life, like since I was 9, I never got track back.
Wow. Look at this. This is being made.
Only on Starr Mazer TV.
Oh, holy Starr Mazer tip.
This weapon's really good.
For this level
Right now.
I like KV weapons for sure.
Especially with all the stuff on there. Sound when you get hit is
The woo-hoo.
good. Yeah, I really like that.
It's super distinct and it stands out from everything else.
You know it's
Like you know you got it.
LKB Gaming says, question for Starr Mazer and crew.
Yo-yo.
Are you guys fans of Noid 2 and Noid 2 Love 2?
Yes, I'm a huge fan of Noid Love 2.
Austin, if you're going to answer questions, Austin, you should run in here and answer them.
Yeah, talking to the mic.
Hello. Hello, friend.
There's a camera thing. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Noida Love 2. Do you guys know about Noida Love 2?
Say that name slower.
Noida Love 2.
Never.
I might be pronouncing it right. That'd be Noid 2.
Never.
So, No I Do Love 2 was a finalist for the IGF in art back in 2008. It was a game made in Multimedia Fusion 2, and at the time I played it, it was mind-blowing. It was so well designed, the animations were brilliant, everything was just gorgeous about the game. It was made by a sole developer, this guy named Tony. He goes by the name Tony. He's a European game developer. He's an animator, incredibly skilled animator, but he's also really good at design and just understands feedback to a deep level. He's actually he's my hero in my head.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I see the stuff he makes and I'm like, I want to be that. I want to be that good, but I'm not that good.
Right. I'm ready.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
watch this game. I'm gonna watch this.
You got 3 bombs. You got a bunch of money. This guy's attack pattern is he will fly up, he'll wind up and punch you.
Okay.
He'll also do the T2 with the tenny arm, the shoot.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then he'll also turn into 2 separate balls and fly around the screen.
It's the boy.
Which armor would you recommend?
We talked.
What?
We talked through the
Oh.
slide screen. I didn't know that was happening.
You didn't.
Time ran out.
Ryan Ike says it's go time, scrubs.
The time. So it's all reset. So, what? I think you admit defeat.
No,
and then-
God, no,
and then-
no.
That took 7 minutes.
Whoa.
2 more times. Sorry.
7 minutes.
I
Talk,
think you
be interesting.
admit
Make sure you're interesting. Make sure you're interesting for 5 minutes while I get you there. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just gonna shout it off.
Ryan Ike, composer, is laughing.
I failed so fast.
This is
my
your fault.
This is entirely my fault.
1,000%.
I'm so sorry.
Eclipse Husky gives you a sad, crying face. No.
Now I heard you won't be sweet. Like
baseball.
it's tainted.
Why is it T2?
Ryan Ike, composer, says, I'm going to end up donating this $10 out of pity.
Out of pity, because he's such a nice guy. You could do that. You'd be like,
Because that's what nice people do. They feel pity for
yeah,
us.
they're like feel pity.
And they say, fine, I'll do it.
I'll do it anyway, even though you didn't learn, even though you weren't the man you said you could be. I'll do it anyway.
Wow. And all of this falls on me, and I feel like super shits.
But it's funny because there was no timer on the screen.
Wait, really?
No, there wasn't any. It's on the
There
screen.
is, I have to tell you, in all honesty, I played this game since I was 9. I had no idea that would happen.
We learned 2 things. That you can get trapped there and still live,
Yeah.
and there's an invisible time.
Invisible timer.
On the continue screen.
Which should have a timer.
So, I got a little story. I had a Nintendo growing up, no NES, and I would sometimes run games and I'd play them. I get pretty far, because I'd wake up really early in the morning before school, and I get really far, I'm really far, but I gotta go to school. So I'd leave the game on, and then when I come back home, it's shut off. Thing is, I don't know how it shut off. My mom would bring me to school, on her way to work.
Okay, so she wasn't there.
Yeah, there was no one at the house.
It's a button. You have to
It's a button, and
press
it would
the
be
button.
off.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they were ever shut off.
Did you ever ask your
It
mom?
was obviously an answer.
No.
She came home at lunch.
Yeah, did she come home at lunch?
She didn't want you to pay, she didn't want to pay that damn power bill.
Maybe she shut off already leaving. I was putting my shoes on.
Yeah.
Shoot time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
That sounds
monster
way
in my
more
pocket.
plausible than ghosts or whatever.
Yeah, right. No, it's obviously there's some I don't know, maybe power decide how to do something. Maybe it only happened 2 times. I thought it was every day.
Because
Yeah,
You're a kid.
like,
Yeah.
no idea. You're probably
No
not.
perspective.
You're probably not very happy. When
No.
you
I was at level 3 and monsters in my pocket. I was
yeah.
yeah. I actually went back and played that with a friend of mine in college and beat it. We destroyed it.
That's
super
that's
easy and
awesome.
awful game.
Sunshine has a question. Don't you think you did, you've done better when as a kid, at some point, playing the game than you guys do today?
Oh, yeah. This game.
Under no circumstances.
No, tell your guys.
That Simpsons game for the NES, I can't remember, Viking Fires versus the Space Aliens or something like that. I was so good at that as a kid. I played it maybe a year ago. That was the worst time of my life. That was the worst game of my life. It was so difficult. I couldn't even fathom it. So yeah, because you have that patience.
I played. I went to the bowling alley, and I played X-Men: Children of the no, the other one. The one with the 4-person.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. I played through that. I played through that on like $4. I played through the whole game, and I realized it's not because of like skill or it's. As a kid, you have an ability, at least as a kid, like when technology is different, you have ability to stomach things. You have ability to stomach things that you just can't anymore. Like I got really excited. There's this arcade in Illinois. There's a cool arcade there. I went there. Galloping Ghost arcade. Check that out. It's a great place. It looks brand new. The fucking.
I'm telling you to hit start in case there's a timer here that makes you quit.
I know. I think it's frozen.
Oh,
Just never happens. I'm worried.
all right.
Okay.
I was just loading that sweet soundtrack. So
I was about to go and just fight Ryan.
yeah, like it would be faster.
It'd be faster.
I went there to play this game,
beat 'em
and
up.
I put a couple bucks in, and it was shit. I was the worst human. I couldn't play a game to save my life. I can't actually. It was the worst thing. I was the worst at it. I couldn't. It's not that I was terrible at the game as much as I was terrible at like giving a shit about its shitty mechanics.
Mhm.
Like when you're a kid, you have the ability to like, oh yeah, no. Every game, it's not that games are designed poorly. It's that you haven't learned, right? Like, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
But no, there are games that are designed shitty. That game is a shittily designed game. The animations are blocky and weird. The timing's all shit. Everything's terrible about it. And people play it out of nostalgia, but I was playing it directly out of nostalgia. Fucking potatoes. Fucking potatoes! God damn it!
I was on an ice
I was
ice.
supposed to play this. I don't know if you played this game.
Still Lords of Thunder. Yeah, not sure.
Amanda Maurer says, Baxter, I told the supervisor of mine about Starr Mazer. He heard about it, but didn't know much about it. When I told him about the game and the composers, he was stunned and shocked. Matsumai was a selling point. He's a huge Mega Man fan. He was really psyched and said he was backing tonight.
That's
He was like,
amazing. Thank
I'm
you.
joking. This is amazing.
It's very good. That's
Thank you so much.
What tier do you have to back the shirt?
100. And it's so worth it.
Have you seen it?
Can I show? Can you bring up the design? We're gonna make everybody at home jealous. Austin, can you bring it up?
Like, are we gonna show it?
No, show it to Akash and watch everybody watch.
You'll get to see his reaction.
I was the first backer for the teacher.
You can show both of us. Show
Yeah, it's not exclusive. I actually work on both of you at the same time to do that. It's a feature. You both of your eyes can work at the same time. Don't pretend you don't know. You've done it. You've both been doing it.
Well, I mean,
You've done it before.
I don't know if I have. I mean, you're challenging a lot of my worldviews. Like, the Undertaker isn't real necromancer.
I never said that.
You're fine. You're fine.
You've seen the work you want to see.
Well, no, the world that I want to see is the real one where the Undertaker is a
Didn't see that one.
necromancer.
Don't blame me for some dumb shit you made up. Sorry, I'm
I'm gonna choke slam.
I'm trying not to eat blue potatoes and shit.
All right. Look into everyone. Stare at this face.
Watch his response.
This
It's
is
a natural
the face.
response. You've never seen this before.
Of seeing the T-shirt design.
Oh my god, that's so rad.
Really?
That's fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, guys.
I'm very glad I
Oh, it looks so good. Even seeing it again. Oh my god!
That's incredible. That's good.
I gave Maximo the instruction. It has to be better than the Hyperlight Gifted shirt. This is like one of my favorite shirts.
And Maximo did it.
He
He
did.
did it.
No, he
Maximo Lorenzo.
Yeah, he did.
Amazing
That's
artist.
better than the iPod Tripper shirt. That's super cool. That's fantastic.
So Adam, what do you think?
That soon.
Fuzzy, what did you think?
Say what I told you.
Say it. You have to come and say it on camera though.
that shirt, and I think that's going to look amazing under a black light.
Oh yeah. I would love to see that shirt under a black light.
God!
The same thing last night.
You really? This is so weird having people so into my life that they like know how I fucked up a game yesterday.
I did that same thing like
Well,
5 years ago.
Remember 1994?
Just basically.
Ready? You better load it the fuck up. We're gonna be ready.
Okay, cool. So maybe a teeny tiny bit more.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
That's up to you. I'm leaving this to you. This is your challenge now.
I'll do fine.
Yeah, but we're just about.
Ryan Ike composes this. No scrubs. Round dude.
Dude. Wanna be down the What'd you buy?
I bought shields. I bought max lights, shields, power up to that green pip. That's it. Cool. Got me some good money. A bit of everything. So I start at the boss. Sorry.
Okay, remember, he's gonna melee you
It's gonna nail it.
right now. He's gonna do it. Just move. Get away.
Okay, gotcha.
Now he's gonna do the fucking. He does that. Now he's gonna do the Terminator. There's the
Oh,
Terminator.
okay,
See?
alright.
He's here. You have bombs. Go through the bombs now.
Okay.
The bombs only. Oh fuck! No. Don't be hit again. Bomb. Look at that.
Oh, that's delightful.
What? Boom! Everyone, Akash Thakkar. Everyone come into the room and clap for Akash. Everyone come into the room. Kazuo, pop into the frame. It's not for your Akash. Ryan Ike can suck a dick. Good job, Akash.
Thank you.
Good job, sir.
I know.
Good job,
Yeah.
sir.
You rode off Dawn and got all the upgrades and all the power ups until the fight while it was happening, and you beat that boss. Yeah. Oh,
The same hackneyed thing that Ryan had.
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel so wrong.
Alright guys, so we're gonna take a 5-minute break, change systems, and come right back. We're gonna start with Splatterhouse. I think by that time, Adam, you'll be ready to play Splatterhouse, right?
Yeah, we're
Cool! 5-minute break, guys, we're gonna play some Splatterhouse. Thank you, Ryan Ike, for being dominated so brilliantly. This episode of Starr Mazer TV brought to you by that one time Akash beat the shit out of Ryan Ike's score.
Poop sack.
Poop sack. The choice of the right generation.